Barre chords. All right, now these are essential for guitarists, providing versatility and the ability to play chords all over the neck. While they can be challenging at first, and believe me, they are, mastering barre chords opens up a whole new possibilities in your playing. In this video, we will explore barre chord shapes and that was so bad, and guide you through the process of mastering them. Now, including smooth transitions between chords and what I call my 10 by 10 rule. Hi, my name is Larry Ivy, and I am the owner of Muncie Guitar Lessons and MuncieGuitarLessons.com. I've been playing for over 20 years and just want to share my knowledge with you to cut down your learning. So first things first, understanding barre chords. Barre chords are movable chords that allow you to play the same chord shape in different positions on the neck. The basic idea is to use one finger, usually the index finger, unless you're missing some, and press down on multiple strings across the fretboard. Now, this finger acts as the bar, and that goes across the neck, hence the name barre chord. This technique enables you to play chords with a full sound and access to higher registers in your chord. Now, the barre chord shapes, there are two main type of barre chord shapes, an E shape and an A shape. I know it's going to sound weird, but it makes sense. So let's focus on the E-shaped barre chord for now. To play an E-shaped barre chord, use your index finger, which we are not going to play it in E, which is funny, to press down on all the strings at the same time on a specific fret. Now, it's going to sound terrible. Now, maintaining the shape of an open E chord with your other fingers. So for example, the F major barre chord is played by barring all the strings on the first fret and then positioning your other fingers to form the E major chord. So if we were to play the E major chord like this, I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, developing finger strength in placement is difficult, but the barre chords require strong fingers and proper finger placement to build the finger strength in the first place. So to build the finger strength, practice holding down individual strings with your index finger, applying just enough pressure to get a clear sound. And then you'll eventually work up to pressing down two, kind of like what is known as double stop. Eventually you'll get all of the strings gradually under your finger and be able to play them all comfortably. And then we can start adding all your other notes. Boy, I remember first doing barre chords. I refused to do it, mostly because my guitar was terrible, but I refused to do an F barre chord. So I always played F like that, which is just an inversion. Because my original guitar, turns out the nut was too high on the E string. So it made it super difficult to press that down, your E and your A string. It wasn't until I bought a better guitar that I went, oh, I can do it. Because I've developed crushing strength with my terrible first guitar. Anyways, the proper finger placement is crucial for achieving clean and ringing chords. Now make sure your index finger is positioned just behind the fret wire and applying an even amount of pressure across all the strings. Check for any muting, buzzing strings, and just adjust your finger placement according. Now the transition and muscle memory is the key component to doing this well. Transitioning between the different bar chords can be a challenge, especially in the early stages. So the key to mastering this is the muscle memory. Practice moving between different bar chords slowly and deliberately, and focus on maintaining proper finger placement and minimizing the buzzing or muting strings. So break down the transition into smaller steps. For example, if you're moving from F major to a G major bar chord, practice releasing the pressure on the strings, shifting your hand, and then applying the pressure again to form a new chord shape. Repeat this process until it's fluid or effortless. Because what you don't want to do is now, this is where my 10 by 10 rule comes into play. I prefer to do, and I just got done teaching a lesson, is I teach things like I want to relax, put my hand on the guitar, I want to play my shape, take my hand off, put it back on, off, back on, off, back on, off, back on. And I want to do this 10 times. 10 by 10. So I do a set of 10. If you go to the gym, you understand what I'm saying. So you do 10, wait, do 10 again, wait, do 10 again, wait. You see what I'm getting at. So what you're doing is you're creating that neurological pathway to that your hand, the muscles, your brain, they know exactly what they're all supposed to do at the same time without even thinking about it. I could play any chord shape I want. I could do some complex stuff, some weird abstract stuff, only because I managed to do that 10 by 10 rule. I get used to something and I just repeat it over and over again. I do the same thing with my scales. Just over and over and over again. And I do it while I'm watching TV, not paying attention to anything, just randomly playing chords. You've got 5 minutes while you're watching TV or Netflix or whatever you're doing to play some chords. You can get really good at this really fast if you just put a little bit of effort in. So the gradual progression, as with any new technique, is patience. Patience is crucial. Persistence is crucial. So start by mastering a few bar chords such as your F major, and then you're going to move on to B major and B minor. Practice transitioning between these chords until you feel comfortable and confident, gradually introducing more and more complex bar chords. So real quick, let's talk about the A shape. We already talked about the E shape. So the A shape is that bar. Now this took me a long time to be able to play and to be able to get that, everything to ring out. It took a long time, and what's funny is now I don't even play it that way. I play my A shape like this. I don't play that high E hardly ever. So I mute that string. Oops. And I just noticed I do that. I'll even catch it with my pinky. Because that string, even though I can play it every time now, I find myself not needing it. So take it with a grain of salt. If you need help, you can seek guidance and use resources. So learning bar chords can be challenging, and it's beneficial to seek guidance from a guitar teacher or use online resources, video tutorials, chord diagrams, and instructional booklets. They're all over the place. There's tons of visual aids, and you can do step-by-step instruction to help you understand and master bar chords more efficiently. Remember, mastering bar chords takes time, dedication. You gotta practice regularly. You gotta break down the process into manageable steps and be patient with yourself. As you develop bar chord skills, you'll discover a world of possibilities in your playing. You're gonna unlock the ability to play a whole variety of songs and styles all over the guitar. So once again, if you love my guitar and you want the exact guitar or to browse for your own, click here and head to Zounds. Or you can call, or you can, look it up on your phone if you don't want to use my affiliate links because you hate me. Or, do your own thing. You can shop elsewhere, but I like Zounds. They let you pay for things over time with your own debit card, so you don't need a credit card. All right. See you guys later.